Welcome back everyone to another episode of Mumbles. Today we're reviewing this NBA 2K17. NBA 2K17. So, I recently got NBA 2K, and the first thing I want to tell you is I got it from Amazon. Like, it's a funny story. Got it from Amazon. Didn't come on time. Didn't come. Said that day it was going to be delivered by 8 p.m. that night. The night that it came out, and it never delivered. So what the heck, Amazon? Yes, I'm calling you out right now, Amazon. What the heck? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not calling you out. It did come 2 days later. It was perfect. Everything was great. The codes worked good, everything. But just kind of a little funny story to go with this little game review here. So, now to get into the game review. So basically, this is another basketball game, guys. If you don't like basketball, don't buy it because you're not going to like this game. If you do like basketball, this is a good season to buy it. And I will tell you why. The gameplay on this seems so smooth to me. I love what they did with the steals and things like that. The animations that they put into it and the work and details that they put into it look amazing. The gameplay itself is great. The game runs great. Of course, this is the Xbox One version. They also have the PlayStation 4 and I believe a PC version, so I can't speak to those versions. Although I did try the demo for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. They both worked the same. They both worked amazing. So there is that. So as I said, game-wise, control-wise, everything works great. Basically, the controls are the same as last year. So if you played last year's game, you know that you're going to be getting basically the same thing. There's no real improvements. Well, I shouldn't say there's no real improvements. There's no real changes to the game, the way the controls work. They work the same on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The controls are amazing. I love the way that they did the controls finally. And I hope they keep them this way going forward. So, now, as I said, gameplay-wise, we already talked about that. Everything works great. I love the new animations and stuff. Commentary-wise in the game, I love the way that they mixed it up, bringing in other people, bringing in people like Chris Webber and things like that to talk to you during the games. That is so cool because if you play the game a lot, you get tired of them saying, well, he goes up and scores the ball. Not exactly like that, but you know what I'm saying. It's the same thing over and over. Oh, with the slam. It just gets boring. It's nice to hear them, you know, every once in a while switch in somebody new so that you guys can kind of hear a new set of whatever you're listening to. You know, whether it be an analysis, whatever it is. It's really neat. I really like that feature. So, we've talked about pretty much quick play, franchise, things like that. Now we're gonna talk about my career, which is the mode that is my favorite by far to play. It is so much fun to create a player, bring them into the NBA, and then get them on a team. And this year I really have been liking the story so far. It's a lot of fun. I didn't care for it as much last year because I felt that it was kind of singular and you were kind of locked into it, and after you got done with the story, you were kind of done. It was just like, that's cool. Now you're on to your second year. Good luck. And no more was said about the story. And I was like, where the heck? What? Oh, we're not even going to get an update or anything? Come on now. So that was kind of like an for me. But this year, through the rookie season, they decided to make the story a lot more about basketball rather than things off the basketball court. A lot more about basketball. They still go into, like, you know, mom and your backstory and your girlfriend and all that other kind of stuff, but it's more about your game of basketball, your team, and how you're doing on the basketball court, your endorsements, what you're gonna get, what your shoe company is, things like that. It really goes detailed into that, and that's what I love about it. This is by far the best story that they've had so far, in my opinion. Maybe some of you don't want to agree with that, but it's by far the best story in my opinion because it focuses on basketball, which is what we want to play. I don't need to see a drama. If I want to see a drama, I'll go see a movie. But I want it to be about basketball. And that's what it is. We're talking about basketball. Not drama, basketball. So they did a great job on that. So, graphic-wise, as I said, great. Gameplay-wise, great. Control-wise, great. Everything seems great. What kind of score does it get on our game review? Well, without a doubt, it's a sports game. So I'm going to preface that. If you don't like sports games, don't get it. You're not going to like it. Just don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, if you like basketball games, if you've been a fan of the 2K franchise, if you have played basketball games, if you like 2K, things like that, you're going to love this game. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 just because it's a sports game. That's the only reason. But it has great replayability. The career mode is great. The franchise mode seemed good. Everything seems great about this game. It gets a 9 out of 10. Obviously, I'm never going to give a sports game a 10 out of 10 just because, you know, I just don't, I think that plus I also believe that there's more things that they could have done with the My Career Mode. I still want to see more interactivity with the My Career Mode. I'd love for you to be able to make more choices. I'm always one for improvement and more choices. So that's probably my biggest criticism of this game. Make more choices going forward, 2K. Make it happen. I know you guys can do it. You're on a great track. Keep going on this track. You guys will make a 10 out of 10 game. For real. I just want more choices. I want more. I feel like there could be more. I really believe that you guys, that this game is only a couple things away from being a 10 out of 10. But 9 out of 10, there's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Mumbles. I hope you all enjoyed this review. I love this game a lot. I don't know if we'll play it or not. We'll see. But yeah, this has been another episode of Mumbles. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, this is going to be Mumbles signing off, guys. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.